Thanks for clicking on this video, guys. I'm Tim of the Small Time Arcade. Today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. So we're in the single digits before its full reveal. That's happening April 2nd. And already there's articles coming out about the launch plan for this console and about games that may or may not be at the full reveal. So we're going to jump on over to Insider Gaming and take a look at that. Let's take a look over here. So this is from Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming. Exclusive, Nintendo Switch 2 will have a 3-phase launch plan for its games. So, then Nintendo Switch 2, just 1 week from its official full reveal, this year's annual GDC was buzzing with talk around the future of the console. One such discussion was around the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date, which, according to people that I spoke to at the event, falls in June. So, we already possibly have our launch release date for the Nintendo Switch 2. I know the original Switch released in March of 2017, so not too far off here. That's not all. According to various sources, the Nintendo Switch 2 will launch its games in a 3-phase strategy, starting with primarily first-party games on launch. According to sources, the second stage will arrive in October through November for third-party studios, most of which are expecting the dev kits for the Switch 2 to be sent in June. Finally, it was said that the third phase for games will be in the holiday period. It's interesting. So June we'll have our first-party games. October we'll have the third-party games, and the holidays should be the final phase mix match between first and third party. So with that being said, though, there is a game that's going to be missing. So we know from the trailer, the reveal, we should be seeing something like Mario Kart 9. Hopefully we'll be seeing another 3D Mario game, as the last one we had, I think, was Super Mario Odyssey, right? I'm not missing any, I think, because I know we had Mario Wonder. That's the 2D one. I'm trying to think. I think Super Mario Odyssey was the last full-on 3D Mario game that we had, and that was released back in October of 2017. So it's been a long time. So I think they're due for another Super Mario. One such game that I know fans are excited to see that's probably not going to make it to this reveal, unfortunately, is Metroid Prime 4. This from Mike Straw over at Insider Gaming. So Metroid Prime 4 Beyond won't be at the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, claimed. So let's see. One of the games that won't be there, unfortunately, Metroid Prime 4. According to a leaker, the game won't be making an appearance at all during next week's event. So they're telling me that Metroid Prime 4 won't have a presence in this Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2. Via translation, he added that he hasn't been told by his sources if that means the game is being delayed out of 2025 or what exactly that means. So, sad, but I mean, we've waited, what, 10 plus years for this game? What's another year? You're fine. Talking about the launch plan for the Switch, though. First party games, I think, is going to be fantastic for this console because I was trying to remember what came out for the original Switch when it released back in 2017, and I brought up the launch titles, and I'm actually kind of shocked because I had two of them, 1-2 Switch and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but this was it. This was all that the Nintendo Switch came with. It came with 1-2 Switch, Just Dance, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Skylanders, Super Bomberman R, I Am Setsuna, Snipper Clips, Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove, and Spectre of Torment, and Fast RMX. It's kind of bare bones. But hopefully we're going to get a lot more for the Switch 2. And I don't know what they're going to be showing off. You know, like, I'm excited to see what they have. I know we have to get Mario Kart, right? That was already shown. We have to get a new Mario game. We could get something as far as another Splatoon, maybe Splatoon 4. Another first-party game we could get. I mean, we've seen Donkey Kong and Kirby. What's one that we haven't seen in a while? We haven't seen a Kid Icarus game in a minute. I mean, there's a lot. But that's all I got for today, though, guys. Do you expect to see Metroid Prime? Do you think we're not going to see it? Do you think it's going to get delayed out of 2025? Are you excited for the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal? Will you be tuning in? Let me know your thoughts and comments. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.